Hello everyone. Today we are here with a new poem, and the name of the poem is This Border, which has been written by Bashabi Fraser. Now let us have a look at the summary of the poem first. So this poem is about borders and boundaries which have always worried people. The poem represents an emotional insight into the poet's feelings about the breaking up of bonds of friendship and unity by the dictates of politics in the shape of an international border. So, students, we have already seen that there are situations between different countries which are quite pathetic, and due to which there are different countries are of enemies of each other, and this is all due to the dictatorship of politics, and that arises in every situation. The intervention of politics divides people who have shared the same history and have formed close ties over centuries. And as the poet says, the border is born of violence and bloodshed, which is the result of the fanning of hostility between people who were once united. So, this division brutally divides the shared past into two histories, and due to which different families turn against each other, and they are turned into enemies of each other. The poet also includes several powerful images to express various ideas, such as the butterfly flying freely across the border, the wheel that signed a carefree childhood now lying still beside the river, and the river itself cut in half by the border, as if by a sharp and uncaring knife. So the poet has used various examples, strong examples, to share her opinion about the partition of the country. So let us start the poem and look at the first stanza. There was a time when you and I chased the same butterfly, climbed the same stolid trees with the fearless expertise that children take for granted before their faith is daunted. Do you remember how we balanced a wheel down dusty paths with childish zeal? Do you remember the ripples that shivered as we tugged and dived in a river? Do you remember what we shared of love and meals and all we dared together without fears? Because we were one in all those years. So, in the first stanza, the poet is talking about all the things that were during their childhood. The poet has dedicated the poem to her friend who gets separated from her during the partition of India and Pakistan. So during those days, her friend got separated from her, and now she lives in Pakistan. So this poem is dedicated by the poet to her friend. The poem discusses about the partition of India and its impact on its people. And here the poet is talking about the experience and emotions of the people who were divided from each other when India got partitioned and Pakistan became a separate country. So that is why in the first stanza she is remembering those days, and she is telling that the poet and her friend were without fear in their childhood because they were carefree and were together. So the main question that the poet wants to arise here is that, is a political border something physical? Or how can it divide people politically but not emotionally? So partition tore apart families and friends and made two nations of one people. That is why the poet is remembering those days when in their childhood they were carefree, they were together. They ran after the butterflies chasing them, and those butterflies, and they used to climb the stolid trees, that unemotional trees that were completely dependent on them. So they spent their childhoods very happily, freely, and in a carefree way. The children accepted everything without questions or objections before their faith or their trust was discouraged or intimated. The second stanza, the poet presents images of a happy and loving childhood. And in the poem, the poet is repeating the things, and the poet is saying that, do you remember how we balanced a wheel down dusty paths with childish zeal? Do you remember the ripples that shivered as we dug and dived in our river? So here the poet is repeating the words, and the poet says that they were remembering. The poet is remembering, or the poet is presenting image of a happy and a loving childhood when they played together, they balanced the wheel together, swimmed in the river, they did swimming in the river, they ate meals together, and believed that they were one. They were fearless during those days. So this was how the poet has shared her experience. This is how the poet is sharing her childhood days with us. Now, the next stanza talks about that before we knew that butterflies were free to share our separate skies, that they could cross with graceful ease to alight on stationary trees on either side of the strange line that separates yours from mine, for whose existence we rely entirely on our inward eye. Now, as a child, the poet says that she had failed to observe that butterflies can freely fly in the sky and cross the border easily and dismount on a stationary tree without being stopped by anyone. But now she can observe so that the butterflies are flying freely in the sky without any tension. So by the words strange line, the poet refers to the border between two countries. That the strange line refers to the borders that is between two countries, and which is not a physical line drawn on land, but only one that we can imagine, that is only seen by our inward eye or our mind's eye. So this border is completely an imagination, that is not a physical line drawn on land. And this border had separated the skies where butterflies could fly freely. Now let us move to the next stanza. This border by whose callous side our inward wheel lies stultified, this border that cuts like a knife through the waters of our life, slicing fluid rivers with the absurdity of a new myth that denies centuries of friendship and families. So in this stanza, the poet presents images of destruction and mutilation. The power within us is stultified, or we can say that we have lost the enthusiasm present in us. Why? Due to this border which has a very callous side or an uncaring side. The division or the partition never cared about the people's enthusiasm or their energy or the power within them, and due to which what happened is that our energies and our enthusiasm is completely lost. Through the words cut like a knife, through the waters of life, the poet wants to present an idea that the love among family members should be like water. You can cut through it with the sharpest of knives, but you cannot keep them apart. So that is what the poet is also saying, that though the border is cutting our lives through like a knife through the waters of our life, but still that border will not be able to divide people, divide the friendship or the families apart from each other. So this was the next fourth paragraph. When we come to the last paragraph says, this border that now decrees one shared past with two histories. This border that now decides the sky between us as two skies. This border born of blood spilt free makes you my friend, my enemy. So at the end the poet says that the decree of the border is that one country is now divided into two nations, and these two countries have shared one past but with two different histories now. This border has been personified here, and it passes laws and decides our fate like a powerful ruler, and it is born like a living creature. At the end, the poet says the blood spilt free refers to the cruel violence that occurred on both sides of the border after the partition. And this is instigated by fear and hatred. And this makes our friends our enemies. So overall, the main idea of the poem is that international borders may divide countries, but they cannot divide people. So this was the poem's explanation. Students, go through the poem and the video again and again. You will be able to understand the poem. If you have any doubt, we will be there meeting with us in the classroom. Bye bye everyone. Take care.